Owners of 10-Day Bourbon are blending doctors with distillers.
I mean, if you have never had 10-Day Bourbon, you have to at least taste it in some capacity. It's fantastic. So today we have the wonderful doctors Robert Wilson, David Thornton, and Brian Helton to join us and tell us more, not only about their brand's history, but also about their newest release. So thank you to the world-famous doctors for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So we have, you've told us about your 10-Day Bourbon before, but for people who've never heard about it, give us a little history one more time.
Okay. So 10 Days is representing doctors and the role they played with distillation. So during Prohibition, you could only legally get it 10 days at a time with a doctor's prescription, whether it be a physician, a dentist, or a veterinarian. You could legally get it, so that's why they called it medicinal whiskey during that time period.
A veterinarian.
Yeah, and
I don't know why vets go.
Horses got sick too.
Yeah. Okay. So, and even beyond that, throughout the centuries, the people that actually created what we now know as distilled spirits were doctors, as they were looking to pursue making medicines and use distillation and refining the process, and this is what they created. So we thought we would pay homage to that history, and so here's our brand.
See, this is so cool to me because this is my first time hearing about this too. I'm not usually a big bourbon drinker, but for folks, like, why did you guys want to get into this business, I guess? What prompted you to kind of start this bourbon line?
Well, I mean, it's you know, bourbon. When you think about Kentucky, you think of bourbon and basketball and horses.
Yeah.
So, and we're all three doctors, and we love history. We love the history of bourbon, and we really thought it was cool that you could get a 10-day prescription. It kept the industry alive, and I know you're not into it yet, but
Try it, yeah.
It really grows on you, and it's a drink that just you want to slow down time and just sit and sip it with some friends, and that's what bourbon takes you back in time a little bit.
So we have 3 special drinks here. Tell us how we can get them and what they are.
Yeah, so this, we've been a company, our first release is we're about a year now. We're about the 1-year anniversary. This was our flagship release. It's a small batch, a 3-barrel blend. The product's about it's 6+ years old, so it's very, very, very smooth. It's got some nice sweet vanilla, butterscotch, toasted marshmallow notes up front.
Ooh.
Nice, cool,
Sounds
clean.
good.
I know, right?
Crisp
And it
finish.
also won a gold medal at the San Francisco World Spirits Championship.
Congratulations, gentlemen. That's wonderful.
So we're actually legit. Our other brand is 10-Day High Rye, and this is a bourbon high rye. A lot of people are afraid of a high rye, when people are saying, I just don't like it.
It puts hair on your chest, Dr. Thornton.
It does, but this one will not do that.
Okay.
Okay. Problem with a lot of high ryes are they're not aged long enough. This is 6+ years, so it mellows it down. Very smooth, very drinkable, nice high rye notes at the end, the peppery notes, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But very drinkable. It's now my favorite, and I was never a high rye fan, but that one's
really good.
It's really good.
Well, you've convinced me.
And you guys have a new bourbon as well, right?
Yeah, so this is it's a special limited release we're doing for our 1-year anniversary. It's called Surgeon's Cut. It's got a little more boldness, like most people think of a surgeon, but they're aged just over 8 years here in Kentucky bourbon whiskey. We do it at barrel proof, so it came out just over 110 proof, and it's just one of those that when you get a good taste in bourbon whiskey, this one's going to have a lot of those kind of nutty flavors. It kind of mixes. A lot of times we'll hear people say, I can taste cherries in that. Ooh. So it's got a lot of sweetness to it as well, but we've enjoyed bringing all these to life. You can get them currently right now, these throughout the state in multiple stores. Liquor Barn, Justin's House of Bourbon, or some places that you can get it here locally, are working on distribution on this as well. You can look on our website and look on Bourbon Outfitter online as well. Okay. So we're going to have a couple events coming up at the one in particular at the Rippey House out in Lawrenceburg. So just kind of look us up online, follow us on our social media, and you'll find a lot of information.
Well, I think we should all cheers to you guys celebrating 1 year, don't you guys think?
Absolutely.
Congratulations on all of this stuff. Thank you so much. I'm excited to try this.
Let's do
So you
it.
got to nose it first. You got to nose it.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this tastes really good.
It is
Oh my
goodness. And this is the Surgeon's Cut?
Yeah.
the Surgeon's Cut.
That's 110 proof.
Okay, y'all are going to have to go out and try this.
So new, we just bottled it. We didn't even get the stuff written on the label.
Hot off the press.
Off the press,
Well,
basically.
let me tell you, it is delicious.
Thank
So
you.
congratulations to not only winning, but also to Surgeon's Cut.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Well, there's more coming up here on Everyday Kentucky.